Licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko chase the love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko chase the love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko catchy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko catchy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko squeeze the love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko squeeze the love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko left me love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko left me love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko boy,
You better run.
Sanko boy.
All right then. This what I gotta do. Get her out. Look how she throwing down herself. Wake up, bro. Broke up the man gate, man. Tonight you're under enough pain. Look, Sergeant. Nobody gonna come when the whole commotion done.
Look, what?
Take your time, Sergeant.
Everything up inside, everything outside.
Watch, put your thing up on the ground.
Lucky all is male, eh?
You're not getting your car out?
And he getting weapon, he lucky the weapon. Off in the pocket. Oh. Man knock himself.
Where's my money? Where's the money?
Where's your money?
Where's my money? Where's the money?
Your
money? Give me money.
what money now?
Give me money.
Papi,
Where
I
the
want.
come from?
Papi, you're not kissing what?
Give me money. Where the come from? I want my money.
Your button? Look. It break. It ain't good.
I don't care. I want the money.
She had she job.
I ain't trying to know about. I want the money.
She under arrest,
I
yeah?
want the money.
She not police. And she only find someone going to survive. I the gun. Huh? Catch it.
For what? For what? For what?
Yep.
For what?
All right. Here's what we're gonna. Yeah. All right. Here what happened. We're already live. Can you give us a quick update? What really transpired there, officer?
Today in question, I was supposed to work on the 7 to 19 shift, and I wasn't feeling good, so I go in the afternoon for a 3 o'clock shift. When I go in the afternoon, I saw a landscaper along with a constable there. The constable is the one who got on the red and black shirt. I asked her, I said, come to work. She told me, she said, I have to go to GPL. So I said, I don't work at GPL because I'm not supposed to be working there. With that, she closed the gate and she leave and she walk away. And I use the other entrance and I go into my location and sit in the garden. Shortly after the police said, and I asked them, I said, why? The police said, what I do, and I keep asking, you know? Next thing you know, the police are telling me, go to the place. And after they tell me, go to the place, I said, me do nothing. So I'm not going anywhere. And they hold on for me and push me out the garden. Then they hold on my bag. And I had money in my bag. I had about $40,000 in my bag. When after they push me out the garden, they said, me do none of y'all, not always police. And why is it that I should be treated like this when I come to perform my duty? They push me out the garden, they put my things on the road in front of Mr. Ramsamy. They push me out the garden, they put end up in the gutter, and I fall down, this car fall down, and a constable by the name of Daniel was videoing it. She videoing it and saying, look how she showed down herself, but I didn't show down myself. Is that after they push me out of the place, it look how I fall down, then we come out of the location. So I said, me do not, and I'm not supposed to be treated like this because this work I come to perform my duty. It's not as myself and anybody had any problem or anything. So that is why I wanted to know what really transpired, why is it that they're doing like that. So nobody came on from that day. I reported sick. Until now, nobody come and ask me, what is the story, what is the problem? Nothing. I keep running at my workplace to get back my duty, my work. Nobody just keep pushing me around.
So all of these police had to drag you out of that place like that?
That's right.
One second,
right.
1 second, Constable. Let me just ensure that all our listeners are hearing you loud and clear. So, which office? Where is this office located?
That place located at Chili Bar Compound, Mr. Ramsamy residence.
When you say Ramsamy, former Minister of Health?
That's right.
Okay. And exactly, they dragged you out of that place because of what again? I know, please forgive me, but...
Because I was to work the morning on 7 to 19 hour shift. And I'm going on 3 o'clock shift the afternoon.
Okay, so you went in on the 3 o'clock shift on the afternoon. When this happened? Yesterday or?
No, it happened since in this month. It happened in January month 10.
January? Oh, so this is not like...
Yeah, January month 10 it happened.
January month end. And what has... okay, you're saying you were supposed to be in for a particular shift. You did not go. So when you turn up on this shift, what happened?
When I turn up on the shift, what happened is that the landscaper, along with another constable, the constable was dressed in the black skirt and the red and black jersey, was on duty. She told him, the landscaper told me I have to go to GPL. I told her that I don't work at GPL. Within that, I go around and I go into my location where I normally work at Mr. Ramsami. Sitting in the garden. 4 blue and black police come with guns. I wanted to know what I do, make them come with a gun. Nobody tell me what I do. I ask them what happened, what I do. No, all of them, come out to the location, come out to the place, come out to the place. And all of them standing and they push me out the gate, lock the gate with a chain, and I was standing outside.
And who was in that property when you were, I mean, you said that you were guarding
Mr. Ramsami was not at home, but he was the person who lived in there, but he was not there.
Okay. And so that's the reason why they dragged you out of that place like that?
That's right. That's all, nothing but the truth.
We heard that you were saying you're not going in that van. And then the camera went after that. What happened? Did they put you in that van?
They told me, let me go into the van, go into the police vehicle and sit down. Go in there. So I said, why? I am not going in there because I realized that I had firearm, but then I get picked up from other places. And I tell myself, if I go in there, sometimes a firearm or anything missing, they might even say, I move it out when I come out. So I said, I'm not going in that vehicle. I will be waiting on my transfer. And I call my husband, and my husband come pick me up, and he take me home.
Wow. And since January month end to now, what is your position with the Guyana Police Force?
Nobody called me to ask me what is the problem, why is it? No, nothing. I went to my officer. Every time I call him, in that time, or I went to him, going to the doctor to cover myself because they hold my salary. 2 months now I got no salary. And the other police them who create the problem, they is working, collecting their salary. And because of me, they hold my salary, they give me no salary.
So one would get Sorry, go ahead.
I went to my officer several times to tell him to my salary and to tell him to what is the problem, and he never. Even the just now when I was in there, I carry a medical showing that the doctor said that I could resume duty. And so, resume duty, I went to the doctor, the Prince Street, and he didn't even call me and ask me, Miss Sandy Ford, what transpired? No, nothing on that day. He didn't call me and ask me nothing.
Wow. So how does this make you feel that you're being treated like that by your own colleagues, members of the police force?
Mr. Ramsami, can I hear you?
Yeah. How does it make you feel the way that you were treated by your own, the colleagues of the Guyana Police Force?
I feel that because that's not the way I'm supposed to be treated by the worker. If I've done something wrong, and you told me to go somewhere and I explained to you, and you think you need the corner of the matter, you're supposed to call me in the office and speak with me, and let me get quite understanding what is going on.
So they haven't charged you with anything?
No, they never call me, they never charge me, they never tell me nothing.
What about the money you left behind? Because we heard you saying that you had some money on the counter.
Yes, I had some money in my bag, and afterwards with the incident in the garden, the police are calling out on my bag. And told me, I said, lose my bag. They take out the money, but when I go home and I check, the money was right.
Okay.
Because I had the money in the bag and I wasn't seeing the money.
So you want justice now? You want your job back?
That's
You're not sure?
That's right.
Yeah. Were you able to hear from Ramsami about this whole incident?
That's right, yes. I don't have a problem with that.
No, did you hear from Ramsami about this incident? Did you hear?
No, Mr. Ramsami never called me, never find out what is the problem, no, nothing.
All right. And so you are Constable Shellon Griffith Sandyford, right?
That's right.
Yeah. How long have you been on the police force?
30 years.
Pardon me?
30 years.
30 years?
Yes, 30.
30? And this is how you're being treated?
That's right.
Wow. I don't know. But sorry to hear what you have gone through, and we'll try to see what can come out of this. This is nowhere. We're watching the video here now, and this is no way how you treat somebody. 30 years of service in the Guyana Police Force, and this is how you're treated, all because you weren't in a good mood to go to another location, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you wish to say before we go about this incident and how you feel?
I wish to say that I would like to have my salary and get back my work for my duty. And if they choose to call me and ask them find out the problem, I will tell them what transpired on that day.
All right. Thank you so much. And just want you to know that there are lots of people with you. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll speak though. Bye-bye. Good. All right. So I just thought that you get the first-hand information there. That lady, the constable, was dragged out of the property there, dragged out of a property, all because she had some complaint about going to another location. This matter happened sometime, as she said, the end of January. She's unable to get her job back. Nobody in the no senior officer is speaking to her about that situation, and she wants to be able to get her job back. And based on what we're seeing on this video, what crime has she really committed? Honestly, I thought that she did something bad, because, and not even when you do something bad as a cop, if they can treat a cop like that, their colleague like that, can you imagine how they'll treat others? Oh, forget about it. We know how they treat others, but their colleague, you guys got to take a look at the video and get the voice, also the audio on it. Look at how she's been treated.
All right then, this what I gotta do. Get her out. Look how she throwing down herself.
And the person that's speaking is another cop, is saying that this woman threw herself down. And we all saw the tape. Look, let's go back to the tape, please. Let's go back to the tape to see if this this constable threw herself down. Let's look at the tape again.
All right then, this what I gotta do. Get her out.
Look
how she throwing down herself.
All right, let's pause it there. She didn't throw herself down. Look, but yet the other cop who is videoing it is saying, because look, she wants to divert the attention or mislead the people into saying that this woman threw herself down on the ground. Let's go back to the tape to see whether that's true or not. Let's go right there.
Look how she throwing down herself.
Okay, so did she actually throw herself on the ground? I mean, we are all grown-ups. We're not kindergarten kids or graduates of IFLOT University, And I noticed Maureen Scott is saying, how come she didn't get promoted? Well, 30 years of service, there are lots of officers, lots of police men and women who have not been promoted. They're struggling. They're struggling for any form of promotion. This is unacceptable, but whether she has been promoted or not is not really the issue at this time. The fact is that she has given 30 years of service. It's a job for the woman. She lives out in Sophia. And then the lies. Let's go back to the lies again, because video doesn't lie. And I don't want to sit here and give any impression to people that there's propaganda that I'm spreading. Look the video. One of the police woman said that this woman, her colleague, threw herself down. You heard it. Look how she threw herself down. Let's go back to the tape.
All right then, this what I gotta do. Get her out. Look how she throwing down herself.
That is not true. That is so misleading. And that voice, it's so annoying. Look how she throwing down herself. That officer, that woman didn't throw herself down on the ground. Let's go back to the tape. I want you guys and the police, whether they issue a statement or not on this, I don't know. But here it is. Let's go again.
All right then. This what I gotta do. Get her out. Look how she throwing down herself. Wake up, bro. Broke up the man gate, man. Tonight you're under enough pain. Look, sir.
This is the thing.
Nobody gonna come when the whole commotion done.
Look, what?
Take your time, sir.
Everything are not inside. Everything outside.
What's the thing up on the ground?
Lucky all is male, eh?
You're not getting your car.
And he getting weapon, he lucky the weapon. Oh. Man, lucky, sir.
Where's my money?
Where's your money? What money now? Papi, na kisema? Your body. Look. It break. It ain't good. She had job. She under arrest, yeah?
Under arrest.
She not police. If she only find someone going to survive.
What about you?
ID gun. Yeah? Catch it.
For what? For what?
She making enough people gonna come out for see this shopping.
All right. So the person doing the video is is a policewoman. And obviously, she is attempting to mislead those of us who are watching this video. The victim, who happens to be a police constable, Shalon Griffith Sandiford from Sophia, has worked in the Guyana police force for 30 years. And this is a treatment, 30 years, whether she has been promoted or not, but 30 years of service. We have to salute people like that. 30 years as a policewoman. It's not easy. And so I salute her. Of course, she probably should have been, but not everybody in the police force can get a little promotion. But that's besides the point. Our 30 years of service, we have to respect and we have to salute. And that's not how you treat someone, your colleague as a law enforcement officer. You just don't do that, right? But here is what happened. Look at the psychology behind this here. She worked there. She was guarding Ramsami's residence, right? His residence. Leslie Ramsamy, we all know or should know who Leslie Ramsamy is. Controversial former Minister of Health. You know what some of those controversies are. He's currently one of the big guys at the Ministry of Health again, getting a fat cat salary. So at his house, this cop was guarding. And so all of these other police men and women turned up with big guns over this particular matter, a very small matter, one of their own. They're saying, look, this is the location she's supposed to be. But then one of the senior wanted her to go to GPL to guard. There was some sort of misunderstanding. I don't know. Based on what the policewoman just said to us, there was some sort of misunderstanding. But even if there were some whatever misunderstanding, this is not how you treat people. And look, based on what I'm seeing on the tape and what this cop said, we can all conclude exactly what happened. They just said, look, just pull her out. If you don't want to go, they just basically started to drag her out of the premises because they wanted to prove a point to Leslie Ramsamy that they are going to protect him and make sure everything is okay by any means necessary. I don't know. And look, I'm not in the business of propaganda, right? I'm not in the business of spreading rumors and these sort of things. I'm a nice guy. But I'm not sure what's the reason why she was told to turn up there at that premises and then said that we no longer need you here. I don't know. Is it that Ramsamy was looking for somebody better? I don't know. I just don't know. But a matter as simple as that would cause other officers to call officers with big guns to drag this 30-year-old constable out of Leslie Ramsamy's taxpayers' property like that. I don't know, something. And then this happened since when? The ending of January. The ending of January. Now we're hearing about this, the 4th of April. Now we're hearing about this. But I'm glad, no, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that we're hearing about it now, right? Because some may ask why the lady didn't come out and say something. Easier said than done. Not everybody, because maybe the woman needs her job. She has kids. She has a family to maintain. She has bills to pay. And so maybe she was hoping that this would probably just resolve. Look at the time now, and it has not been resolved, right? For a woman who was given 30 years of service, 30 years of service to the Guyana police force, 30 years of service. You know, I'll tell you this. The video by itself tells it all. So let's not go back with propaganda. I'll play the video briefly before I leave.
All right then. This what I gotta do. Get her out. Look how she throwing down herself. Wake up, bro. Broke up the man gate, man. Tonight you're under enough pain. All right then. This what I gotta do. Get her out. Look how she throwing down herself. Wake up, bro. Broke up the man gate, man. Tonight you're under enough pain. Look, sir. Nobody gonna come when the whole commotion done.
Look, what?
Take your time, sir.
Everything not inside, everything outside.
What? Put the thing up on the ground.
Lucky y'all is male, eh?
You're not getting your car.
And he get the weapon, he lucky the weapon. Oh. Man, knock himself.
Where's my money?
Where's your money? What money now? Papi, knock yourself out? Your body? Look. It break, it ain't good.
I don't care. I want the money.
She had she job.
I ain't trying to know about. I want the money.
She under arrest, yeah? All right then. This what I gotta do. Get her out. Look how she throwing down herself. Wake up, bro. Broke up the man gate, man. Tonight you're under enough pain. Look, sir. Nobody gonna come when the whole commotion done.
Look, what?
Take your time, sir.
Everything not inside, everything outside.
What? Put the thing up on the ground.
Lucky y'all is male, eh?
You're not getting your car.
And he get the weapon, he lucky the weapon. Oh. Man, knock himself.
Where's my money?
Where's your money? now.
Give me my money.
Papi, nak kisah apa?
Give me my money. Who are them? Come talk, man.
All right. I'll probably later on this evening, I'll give you some more. We just thought that we get directly to the woman. She has not heard from the police, anybody from the police force concerning her job. She hasn't gotten her salary, nothing. And let us hope that when she's about to get her salary, because I went off air, remove myself from the screen so that I can make contact with some senior officers of the Guyana Police Force. One individual has asked that, said that he will get back in touch with me. He's currently in a meeting, and I'll see where it goes from here. But I hope that when they do give her salary, that there's not going to be any deduction, there's some gate broken and some officer watch broke up or some uniform and all these manner of things. This is not how you treat somebody or anybody at all, whether they have 3 days or 30 years as a service as a police man or woman. And in this case, the woman has served for 30 years. All right. So later on this evening, we'll definitely will talk about this and more stuff on Straight Up at 9 o'clock. You've got to tune in because I'll have some more answers for you right here on 107.1 FM. So thanks for tuning in and have a blessed rest of the day.
All right then. This what I gotta do. Get her out. Look how she throwing down herself. Wake up, bro. Broke up the man gate, man. Tonight you're under enough pain. Look, Sergeant. Nobody gonna come when the whole commotion done.
Look, what?
Take your time, Sergeant.
Everything on the inside, everything outside.
What? Put your thing up on the ground.
Lucky all is male, eh?
You're not getting your car, car?
And he get it funny lucky the weapon off in the pocket. Oh, man, knock himself.
Where's my money? Where's
Where's your money?
your money? I gave you my money.
What money now?
Give me my money.
Papi, knock yourself out?
Give me my money. Where's them? Come talk, man. I want my money.
Your body. Look. It break. It ain't good.
I don't care. I want the money.
She had she job.
I ain't trying to know about. I want the money.
She under arrest,
I
yeah?
want the money.
She not police. If she only find someone going to survive. ID gun. Yeah? Catch it.
For what? For what? For what? For what?
She make enough people gonna come out to see this shopping.
Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police are come and the gala holla police are come and the gal a holla murder. Sanko kissy love upon the dam and the gal a holla murder. Sanko kissy love upon the dam and the gal a holla murder. Bim bam, police are come and the gal a holla murder. Bim bam, police are come and the gal a holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko chase the love upon the dam and the gal a holla murder. Sanko chase the love upon the dam and the gal a holla murder.
Bim bam, police are come and the gal a holla murder. Bim bam, police are come and the gal a holla murder. Sanko catchy love upon the dam and the gal a holla murder. Sanko catchy love upon the dam and the gal a holla murder. Bim bam, police are come and the gal a holla murder. Bim bam, police are come and the gal a holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko squeeze the love upon the dam and the gal a holla murder. Sanko squeeze the love upon the dam and the gal a holla murder.
Bim bam, police